Hey everyone, Christopher here, and welcome back to another episode of Fossil Forward Finds. I have another package in from DaveFBrother on Whatnot, another package of postcards. So let's go take a look at what I purchased. Alright, so here is my haul from DaveFBrother. That's Jadzia. Garak's chilling back there for the moment. But got a lot of QSL cards, National Postcard Week, some advertising postcards. This is a mix of squirrel and chipmunk cards. I probably won't show you these today. I'll save them for some other time, because if you know, you know. But I, of course, have a fun squirrel story. Let's see. Got these interesting butterfly postcards. I'll show you these ones. These ones are neat. Let's see. Some real photos, more individuals. And then he always tosses in a couple freebies for me, and I want a giveaway. So let's take a look at some of these. All right, so let's start with these butterfly ladies here. They were 8 in the lot. I think I paid about $1 each. I'd have to go check online to see, but see, this one is glittered. Birthday greetings. Got a name on there. Undivided back. Let's see, do we have a maker? I can't focus. Okay. Douglas postcard, made in Germany. I have to look into these some more, but pretty neat. So this one's another one of the same. The birthday greetings, of course, is a little different, but a different individual. Let's see. Got a green one here. They're so interesting. I have no idea if they're worth anything. I've not seen them before, so I figured I'd give them a chance. Orange one. Let's see. Just a regular greetings, divided back. Forget-me-nots with some butterflies. Got a monarch here. And then it's kind of a neat embossed. Not sure if it's a butterfly or a moth per se, but another neat one. All right. While I think of it, some of those butterfly postcards, because they have the glitter on it, be sure not to put them through your duplex scanner. I usually keep them sleeved and then put them in my flatbed scanner, and that seems to work. Next, we got some of the advertising cards. There were 20 in the lot. I'm not going to show all of them. I just kind of pulled out a few here. We got a physician in Minnesota, Nuclear Chicago Corporation. Let's see, Alka-Seltzer. This one, I just showed it because it's interesting. It's a bar in Vancouver. I probably can't list this one. My understanding is if it's made outside of Cuba, you can list it, but I have no indication one way or another on this one. It's got a rough back. It's creased, so... But I thought I'd show it anyways. Let's see. Got some various cola advertising. These ones are neat. Let's see. Ezra Brooks, we all know how I feel about those. We got the Hemp Old Vehicle Museum in Rochester, Minnesota. We got a couple cards here for Dorney Furniture Company in Allentown, Pennsylvania. An Anheuser-Busch one that someone at some point wanted $15 for. I'll have to look into that to see if that's reasonable now or not. We got a Gulf gas, Gulf oil, the World's Fair. Gulf stuff can do well. Because this is World's Fair, it may be more common than others, but obviously we'll check that out. Kellogg's, Tony the Tiger. And then we have Seattle Postcard Show, postcard advertising in 1990. So. Dave knows I like QSL cards, so he put a good sized lot together for me. I think it was 30 cards. And we got, these are, I think, almost exclusively foreign ones. We got some representatives from Africa here. We got Niger with the giraffe, Angola, some elephants in Kenya. Let's see, we got Taiwan. Which one were you again? Yeah, we got Israel. We also have various USL QSR cards. We got Moscow, we got one from Ukraine, etc. For better or for worse, a lot of these countries are in the news pretty regularly these days. So it's, doesn't hurt to keep up on current events for things like this. We got Madagascar here. We got some lemurs. South Sudan, also in the news. We got Gibraltar, New Zealand, the British Commonwealth Games of '74. So they have some little cross niche in there with the sports. I enjoy the small islands. That don't necessarily move them quickly because, they're small islands, but there's not a lot of these out there typically. So we got 9 Island Oceania. We got a couple Cook Island postcards. Jamaica with a cool looking crab there, and then a whole bunch of others that are a lot of the, we got Western Samoa, Uganda, and some European countries, etc. as well in there. Garak's coming to help now. Like I mentioned before, Dave always tosses in some extras for me, so I figured I'd show these quickly because most of them are relevant to what we were just looking at. So we got some QSLs here. We got Galapagos Islands. Let's see, a pair of New Jersey, which is great. I seem to do fairly well with the New Jersey QSL cards. Not sure off the top of my head here. Let's see, we got Salt Lake City there, but it also mentions a few places. So I have to see which one this is actually for. Another New Jersey, and then Dinosaur State Park in Connecticut. If you have not gone, I highly recommend it. Alrighty, on to some of the unidentified real photo postcards. As you know, I really like the people, so we got definitely a group of older individuals here, unposted, early 1900s. Not sure exactly what's going on there. We got a horse-drawn carriage. Looks like the horses have some sort of coverings on them. Maybe it's a parade or something. Yeah, that's what they're suggesting on the back there. Let's see. Nice little family group photo outside. Let's see, probably maybe like a boarding school or some sort of school photo there. Have to read the back, see if it tells me. Same with this one. This would be, again, another, I imagine, a school photo. Let's see, this one's a little faded, but probably a family shot. Some cool hats. This one's blurry, but we got a nice old car in there. Oh, these two. This one's kind of cool. I don't fully know what I have going on here, but we got this gentleman, looks like in some sort of nightgown or something. Obviously, truck out in the snow. Campsite of some sort. I'll have to look into that. I'll have to look into all of these, of course, but just a pair of gentlemen outside, looking a little cold. Peacoat jackets. Guy sitting in a wagon of some sort. He's got some damage to the front there, but that shouldn't be too bad. Studio portrait, group photo, bunch of gentlemen. This guy's looking a little ragged, but studio portrait. And another distinguished looking family shot here. And then these two got a blue tint to them. I'm not sure if they're cyanotypes. I am not an expert on those, so I'll have to look into these ones even more closely than the others. But we got some interesting, it's like a double image here. Pair of gentlemen and then a couple, I suppose. Look at that mustache. But some information on the back there, so I'll have to see. Dave also put together a stack of 30 National Postcard Week cards for me as well. I'm not going to show all of you, but what I really want to show is, part of why I like them is a lot of these are handmade or pretty darn close to handmade. So they can be fairly unique. You got everything from like hand-drawn states, got some cool looking cats, whatever that guy's doing, the big old cake. You know, ones like this is cool. We got Betty Poop, we got an autopsy going on there, all sorts of interesting things. Family photos, Oregon Trail style carriage, some more family shots, dude on a motorcycle, lighthouse. Stevens Meat Products with some neon pigs. How can you go wrong with that? Covered bridge. So, you know, it's a whole variety. And so, you know, some of them move faster than others. It's subject matter like everything, location like everything. But I find them fun to go through. Another thing with the National Postcard Weeks, because a lot of them are handmade, some of them are even hand cut, you have some that are, you know, about standard size, and you'll have some ones that are meant to be more continental, but they don't quite fit the sleeves. So they kind of run the gambit. Yeah, so that's my postcard haul, or most of my haul anyways, from DaveFBrother over and whatnot. He's typically Saturday mornings these days at 9:30, but if he has a show, he preloads things in advance, so be sure to check that out, put some pre-bids in. And yeah, let me know what you thought about this haul, what you liked, didn't like. And well, Garak's going to take a nap, and we'll catch you on the next one. Take care.